Okay, welcome to Cremona. We're with BMW. First bike of the day, M1000RR. So yeah, I was having a coffee and a pan au chocolat about an hour ago, and now we're going to experience full superbike slicks. So let's go for bike number one. So that's first session done. Getting back acquainted to this track. I've known the track before, but they changed the last corner since I last rode here. But what a bike! It is frighteningly fast, but the bodywork is so good and so aerodynamic that when you're in the bubble, it doesn't feel as fast. You're just watching the numbers just accelerate at alarming numbers. Brakes are amazing. Chassis and handling is light, really light, like so flickable. There's a lot of second gear corners which I'm using in second, and I can feel the rider aids working just a little bit. But yeah, first thing is just, Jesus, eyes on stalks. It is, I forgot how fast these things are. These are me fast. I think that's a terminology I can use. So I've done the super stock and the super bike. They're the factory kind of bikes that you and I can buy. Now we're off to World Endurance with an old TT buddy of mine. The super stock bike blew me away because it's a super stock bike. But then you get on a super bike, hell, am I allowed to swear? Jesus, holy Jesus Christ, it's just, how, I mean, you sit and watch it on TV, but how somebody rides that round here that fast is breathtaking, and even more so than the people that are going to be riding that in the Northwest in the TT. It's just like, so yeah, now for World Endurance, and then to the big boy, to the super bike. it's just a flavour of what to expect and what to do, and as you can tell, I am out of breath when I've only done an handful of laps. It's all 4 are BMWs, but they all 4 feel really different, really unusual. The easiest bike to ride is the World Endurance bike, which I was quite surprised by. That feels the most friendly, even more friendly than the Superstock bike. I guess they want to make it feel friendly and usable because they got to be on it for 24 hours. But that was the one I would. The super bike of Toprak is the engine is so freaking strong, and the seat position is different. The fueling is different. You can hear the exhaust tone change. There's different engine brake strategies going on depending if you go down to 3rd or 2nd or 1st gear. You can feel the limited torque or limited power. Like I think it's going on to 3 or 2 cylinders on big lean or low throttle. But when you get it on the back straight and you open it and just go full gas, fracking out. That is a long straight, but it feels about that long. You sat much more in it as well. The other bikes you sat more on it. On top of actually feel more in it. Steers, I wouldn't say they all steer phenomenally well, but that steers even better. It feels the lightest. It feels like some ways like a weird 600 that you sat in rather than on, with phenomenal brakes and just colossal power, but not scary power. Not like the gear changes are so fast. It's like one continuous wave of power. But I'm knackered after 3 laps. How did they do that? I mean, obviously I'm not an athlete, but shit me.